Engineering is the branch of science and technology concerned with the design, building, and use of engines, machines, and structures.
Engineering has five branches, such as aerospace engineering, civil engineering, chemical engineering, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering. Those engineering has different words and different fields that will discuss later.
Aerospace engineering is the primary field of engineering concerned with the development of aircraft and spacecraft. George Cayley, a pioneer in aerospace engineering, and is the first person to separate the forces of lift and drag, which are in effect on any flight vehicle. Civil engineering is a professional engineering discipline that deals with the design, constructions, and maintenance of the physical and naturally environment, including works like roads, bridges, canals, dams, airport, sewerage system, pipelines, and railways.
Sir John Smith, the father of civil engineering. In the 18th century, the term civil engineering was going to incorporate all things civilians as opposed to military engineering. The first self-proclaimed civil engineer was John Smith, who constructed the Eddystone Light. In 1771, Smithson and some of his colleagues formed the Smithsonian Society of Civil Engineers, a group of leaders of the profession who met informally over dinner, thought there was evidence of some technical meetings. It was more than a social society. In 1880, the Institution of Civil Engineers was founded in London, and in 1820, the eminent engineer Thomas Telford became its the first president. The institution received a royal charter in 1820, formally recognizing civils.
Chemical engineering is a branch of engineering that applies physical sciences, physics and chemistry, life sciences, microbiology and biochemistry, together with applied mathematics and economics to produce, transform, transport, and properly use chemicals, materials, and energy.
A chemical engineer also designs a large-scale processes that convert chemicals from materials, living cells, and microorganisms into useful forms and products. George E. Davis, an English consultant, was credited for having coined the term. Davis also tried to found a Society of Chemical Engineering, but instead it was named the Society of Chemical Industry with David as its first secretary. Today, the field of chemical engineering is a diverse one, covering areas from biotechnology and nanotechnology to mineral processing, and these are the following: biochemical engineering, biological engineering, bioprocess engineering, bioinformatics, biomedical engineering, biomolecular engineering, biotechnology, biotechnology engineering, catalysts, computational fluid dynamics, corrosion engineering, cost estimation, electrochemistry, electrochemical engineering, environmental engineering, earthquake engineering, Fischer-Tropsch synthesis, fluid dynamics, food engineering, fuel cell, gasification, heat transfer, industrial chemistry, and industrial.
Electrical engineering is a professional engineering discipline that generally deals with the study and application of electricity, electronics, and electromagnetism.
Some electrical engineers design complex power systems on a microscopic level. Electrical engineers also design microscopic electronic devices and electronic circuitry which achieve the record setting length of 1 nanometer for a single logic gate. Electrical engineering has now subdivided into a wide range of subfields including electronics, digital computers, and computer engineering, power engineering, telecommunications, control system, radio frequency engineering, signal processing, instrumentation, and microelectronics. Today, we'll tackle about the history of the electricity. Electricity has been a subject of scientific interest since at least the early 17th century. William Gilbert was a prominent early electrical scientist who was the first to draw a clear distinction between magnetism and static electricity. He is creative in establishing the term electricity. The discoveries of Michael Faraday formed the foundation of electric motor technology. In the 9th century, research into the subject started to intensify. Notable developments in the century include the work of George Ohm, who in 1857 quantified the relationship between the electric current and potential difference in a conductor, of Michael Faraday, the discoverers of electromagnetic induction in 1851.
Mechanical engineering is the discipline that applies engineering, physics, and material science principles to design, analyze, manufacture, and maintain mechanical systems.
So mechanical engineering, it is the one of the oldest and broadest of engineering systems. During the 17th century, important breakthroughs in the foundation of mechanical engineering occurred in England. Sir Isaac Newton formulated the Newton's law of motion and developed calculus, the mathematical basis of physics. Newton was reluctant to publish his works for years, but he was finally persuaded to do this by his colleagues, such as Sir Edmund Halley, much to the benefit of all mankind. Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz is also credited with creating calculus during this time of period. During the early 19th century, Industrial Revolution, machine tools were developed in England, Germany, and Scotland. This allowed mechanical engineering to develop as a separate field within engineering. They brought with them manufacturing machines and the engines to power them. The first British Professional Society of Mechanical Engineers was formed in 1847 in the institution of Mechanical Engineers. 30 years after the civil engineer formed the first such professional society institution of civil engineers. On the European continent, Johann von Zimmermann, 1820 to 1901, founded the first factory for grinding machines in Chemnitz, Germany in 1848.